It's fine. You have 3 range heroes. That's more than enough.
What
Weaver's
is
a little bit sketch.
Yeah, what's Weaver's range? It's not full
It's
range,
like
right?
400.
He'll still, like, the sentry there obviously gives 0 vision, so I'm not sure, did he see Beaver Knight go in there, for sure?
I'm not sure.
Because else this could be a surprise. Even though they have a sentry there, it's so close to the tree line that you're pretty much going to explode them the moment you see them coming in from the right.
Well, S4 just control alt ping, so
that's a good toss.
Back onto Horizon, but there is the Ensnare coming in the Riptide as well. Aki's very low. They're going to bring him down, and Yapsor just owns him with that Riptide. Damage, armor reduction, so good.
That's actually a nice thing about Weaver against techies that I didn't think about. Geminate attack can proc on the mines, so he just hits it once, and the second Geminate attack takes care of it, so he doesn't even need to expose himself to the mine exploding. He just attacks and runs away.
Dota and Snare's good to go. How far are they willing to die for this? Not very, because they don't need to. Riptide, not enough mana for it, but the last right click from a Viper gets the kill. No high ground miss there. They're really just leaving Sachka to his own devices here. He's sitting at 21 CS. S4 in the top lane, 26 CS, so he's doing very well for himself. Not like Techies can really contest, though. There's not much he could do, and another mine will be taken apart by the Winter Wyvern of Minuts. Deny it. Sure, why not? Deny the mine. It's fine. Meanwhile, solo kill down bottom. Dakshka just sprints right forward to the Slithering Crush. Yes, it's not like he's doing that poorly. He has died, yes, but he already has a Soul Ring. We'll get Tranquils next more than likely. Toss back onto Arise mid lane again. Can they actually get the kill this time? There's the Viper Strike. Ake's trying to TP home. It's not going to happen. And now Loda's going to try to man up, but guess what? Here comes the Naga. The Ensnare's going to come through and another kill. This time coming out fucking mad on the CM. And that is most of the deaths coming from the mid lane, if not all of them. You look at it, 2 deaths for Ake, 2 deaths for Oda, and then the 1 for Admiral.
Needs to start finding kills with a good Fissure or Echo Slam. We're seeing it here. Paris is totally dead.
Yeah, Sakshika gets Echo Slam. They had the Toss Avalanche combo come through. Easy kill. And that
time, I don't want to call it a new Weaver build. Oh, wait a second. Relocate top.
Paris
is
Curse
super
as
dead.
well. Yeah, that's just going to be a Toss Avalanche combo with the Winter's Curse on top of it. Easy kill.
And they don't run into too many mines. That was good from Alliance. But actually, saying that, they find the Weaver with a mine here for Beaver Knight's techies. But what was I going to say? So Weaver has maxed the Swarm.
And they're going to try to go for this Tier 1 tower again, which means that bottom Tier 1 is available to try to be taken down by Alliance. The Group Wave's not quite there yet. They're going to find Bulldog. There's the Frostbite, the Freezing Field, Slithering Crush, and Bulldog is done. They do get off the Cold Embrace, but it lasts half a second before he dies. Minuts is going to just use his Arctic Burn to fly away. So that's something that Loda and Ake pretty much have to do. And they're going to have to give up this Tier 2 tower as well. In fact, they're going to lose Minuts as well. He will use Cold Embrace on himself, but it's going to be the Crystal Nova, the magic damage coming out for the Viper, and that's just an easy to back up. We'll see. Viper's going to keep going. He does have the Toxin ready to go. They'll toss in an Illusion. That's going to do some damage. Loda looking maybe to jump in. S4 Shakuching around as well. Beaver Knight does have Suicide Squad attack. He's ready to go. Throws another mine on that Tier 1 tower, or rather Tier 2 tower. They're just slow sieging this, and now Sakshika has a double damage rune as well. Jump in, Echo Slam onto Enchant Totem. The mines get off. Bulldog's low. Not dead yet. Cold Embrace comes out. Paris now throwing up the usage of that amplified damage. S4 trying to get out. He uses his time lapse just to make sure he gets away. The True Sight's not on him, and he's ready to just get out.
Done this 2 or 3 minutes ago. The moment Monkey Freedom Fighters started pushing mid, they have to get the push on top and force them back that way.
Onyx is dead. Oh, he misses
he missed it.
Crush. They get the Crystal Nova, but he just misses that Slithering Crush, and so Monitz actually lives. And now they're split pushing. They're getting tower damage to this Tier 2. Overcharge, Aghanim Scepter, tiny hits for a lot of damage. Meanwhile, they're going to dive the base. Bulldog in trouble. Freezing Field going through. A couple more right clicks should do the job as he comes out of the Cold Embrace, and it will. And Sam does get the credit for the kill, but they do trade a Tier 2 for a Tier 2. In fact, this other Tier 2 is not dead in this bottom lane. Glyph will go first. It should fall soon after. They're going to have to take it back home. There's the Sog coming through. They might be in trouble. These TPs need to come quickly. Meanwhile, S4 is going to try to stop this with Minuts and a Winter's Curse. They won't. Now on the other side of the map, Ake in trouble. He's going to go down. Loda's next. Sakshika's going to get Avalanche and toss up. He's in trouble. Glimmer Cape comes out. That's from Yapsaurus. He's already real farm. They're going to have to use another Slithering Crush. Sakshika goes back in. The amplified damage is up. Toss comes through. S4 on the other side of the map gets a double kill, ending Viper's dominating spree, and also gets the kill on the Techies. Turns into a 3-for-3. And Viper is pinging it, so they know this is happening. It actually might be very close. Slaughter's going to respawn. He'll probably TP mid alongside. No, he's going to TP bottom. He does have that blink ready to go. They're not taking it fast enough. This is going to be close. This is going to be sketchy. There is an IO on the high ground. Invis Rune's going to be picked up. Fissure comes through onto 3 heroes. Echo Slam from Bulldog. Slithering Crush. They do take down 1, but they've already lost 2. in response. S4, freezing field going down. He's got his time lapse, might have to use it. Minus getting blown up. The freezing field has done work this game. S4, Southern Crush and Frostbite. He's done. You can buy back time lapse him if he wants to. I think he hasn't used it yet. No, he did use it. He did use it. Ake trying to get out. Not quite. Southern Crush. Last right click. Loda's alone. Arise will kite him with the Viper Strike, rather, and the poison attack. Sakshika not going to go for the kill. He's got Blink. Southern Crush. He's got to use it. Now Loda has Toss, but no Avalanche. Toss is going to come through the Craggy here, doing so much work. Viper's going to come back in. There's the Avalanche. Sakshika lives with 40 HP, and they take him, all 5 of them down. Big fight for Monkey Freedom Fighters. Huge indeed.
And that could have been so incredibly positioned to combo either.
No, they weren't right. They weren't quite there. Oh, Frostbite's gonna go through. Minus is gonna get Remote Mind. There's a Fisher coming through on it too. Bulldog Viper Strike. It's an Aghanim Scepter Viper Strike, by the way. They will get the Cold Embrace off, but now there's gonna be the word is curse. But it's just a Beaver Knight hitting him. It's just the techies, and that's not gonna do anything. Weaver's already been taken down to the backside. Aki's gonna get chased down. Here comes Tiny. Avalanche Toss. It's gonna be on to 4. Is it enough? Doesn't look like it. Southern Crush. There's the Suicide Squad. They get the kill. The Freezing Field, and Ake will relocate out, but he couldn't get the Tiny in time. All the meanwhile, there's a huge creep wave going top lane. Now, Paris will find Mina. He does have the Cold Embrace. He will use it. It's bashed up in the Cold Embrace, but I don't think he'll survive this. There's going to be another Southern Crush here in a second. They will 5-man wipe them again. And now it looks like this is Monkey Freedom Fighters games to lose. They're even going to get Roshan off the back end of this. No, Viper Strike mid. Arise is fighting, I think, 3 heroes right now. He's going to have to back away. They want to keep going. Minuts is actually just still sitting there Cold Embrace, and he'll use his Winter's Curse. He'll try to TP you away. It's not going to happen. Song will go. Maybe not the biggest value target, but at least they get the kill. S4 still farming the Ancient Stacks while this is all happening. He doesn't really worry about it. And then Minus just gets destroyed by Rise. And Sakshika using his, of course.
Yeah, that was too easy for Arise, right? They start chasing into him, and there's, I think, the tower. Because if you can get into that position as techies when you're ahead, it's the same logic as, yes, it's also incredible on defense. Nice blink, or I believe that was a blink dodge. But it's the same logic as when you're in defense, like the enemy is scared of pushing into it. But what if that line is right outside the enemy base? He's done it now. He's put down the flag.
As you say,
starting to put remotes here. I think he would have liked to get it a bit further on. Oh, load up.
Sox just goes in. He pops his BKB. There's nothing they can do about this. Bulldog's going to get right-clicked down. And the Freezing Field, again, zoning them out. They can't fight into this. These Freezing Fields this game from Matt have been on point. They take down 2 heroes quickly. There's no buyback coming out for the Wyvern. In fact, Bulldog doesn't have it either. The Viper will use his Aegis, but not a big deal. And so suddenly, I think this is going to be a tier 3, and like you said, a Rax probably as well. They're going to have some magical fight with Loda maybe getting like a 4 or 5-man Avalanche, but that just doesn't seem to be the case. Keep throwing down the mines. Tier 3 tower's done. That's it.
Decent swarm from S4 here, trying to buy time, but maybe they don't get the Rax. If Techies doesn't get in and get a couple of landmines off here, I don't think they have the pushing power before all of Alliance respawn, then maybe they have a shot at it.
They found S4 on the back line. Sakshika was able to Slithering Crush him, but throw down that amplified damage. S4 does have time lapse. Meanwhile, inside the base, there's the Song of the Siren Arises low. Throw down 1 Remote Mine, probably throw it up as well. Aki might take some damage for that. No, that's some decent work on Bulldog. Slithering Crush into S4, but he's going to get Cold Embrace. And now it's time for MFF to back up, it looks like. Paris, no BKB, Enchant Totem will miss. Oh, the mines! There they are! The remote mines come through and they blow up the Tiny. Loda in trouble. There's going to be the Frostbite onto the Earthshaker as well. Buyback from Loda. S4 going to work. Sakshika in trouble, but the damage from the Swarm will not be enough as he takes it down. It's going to be the IO. Tethering in S4. S4 trying to finish up. I don't know what he's going to buy, actually. Just sitting near the Secret Shop. Maybe just waiting to re-engage, it looks like. CM is all alone. They missed the Avalanche, but the toss back. Mad going to go Scepter. Spirits, not going to do that much. Viper Strike going to go through the cooldown, 12 seconds. So nice to have. They throw down the Solar Crest as well. Midas gets 2 shot. They do relocate him out. That is the Tiny. But this IO should fall pretty quickly here as well. S4 is going to grab the Invis Rune. Might look for a tether target in the Weaver. That should be the case. Aki's going to come back and gets frostbitten immediately, and he's just dead. So no, you're not going to tether back. I'm sorry to tell you. And now Paris is going to walk right up, hit the Rax. There's no tower to worry about. Range Rax is the most damaged, and he'll start going for that first and foremost. Comes S4 on the backside yet again. Mind doing some damage, nothing really too much. S4 gonna get Viper Strike. Echo Slam onto 2. Arise in trouble, so is Beaver Knight. Toss, Avalanche gonna go. Arise, Glimmer Caped. Big Slithering Crush onto 3. S4 in trouble. He's got no time lapse. There's the Ensnare. The Riptide will finish him off. Loda in trouble as well. Attacks load. Trying to do what he can. And he will get 1. Yapster's gonna try to man fight. does turn into a 3-for-3, surprisingly. Minus is backing. Cold Embrace should be available and is. Shouldn't have to use it here for the Naga. No song available. Glimmer Cape's going to go. They use the Winter's Curse on Matt. Load is low, but not low enough. Gets Cold Embrace. Yaps are hightailing it out of there. Matt as well. He's got Blink in one. He's trying to ring around the Rosie.
Oh.
That was not the way to blink, Matt. I'm sorry to tell you. That was not the way. And he gets killed instantly.
I think he undershot the blink, or overshot the blink rather, and was hoping to get up on the high ground or something like that, and just missed it by a little bit there. That looked a little funny. Honestly, I don't know. Use key abilities on him, and then just either survive with the heart alone, or get cold embraced, or time lapse. There's a lot of defensive plays available here for Alliance.
They need a really good Winter's Curse Echo Slam, something like that. And S4 really can't get caught out if he doesn't have time lapse. Slithering Crush, he has time lapse now, but the bash comes through. There's the Cold Embrace coming like you talked about. There's the Freezing Field. Can they take S4 down? Yes! Viper gets the kill. There's the song. They want to reset the fight.
Well, it was a good heart,
back.
but that was a little bit too much.
Yeah.
For him to handle.
Echo Slam for Bulldog. It'll be on to 3. Taking down Beaver Knight, who will get the kill. Arise pops the BKB. Now Bulldog. Solar Crest on him. He gets chewed down by that poison attack. Nuts is going to be next. He will pop up the Cold Embrace. Now Sakshika in trouble. Toss up as well. Loda trying to do what he can. And he's doing a lot of damage, in fact. Sakshika has to back up now. There's the Viper Strike onto Ake. They're going to leave Loda for last. Ake in trouble. Gets right-clicked. Here comes Sakshika again. Rampage for Viper. Arise gets it done. And that'll be the Rax. And it looks like we'll be going to Game 3, Sind.
Yeah, this is 2 lanes for sure. Well, is it for sure, though? Because Techies is dead, and their pushing power is pretty weak.
They're kind of low as well.
They should get to it.
Like this play, though.
They're going to try for this.
This is something to get them back in the game. They're going to go for the Roshan,
the
but
only
are they going to find this? Arise B walks in. Arise is going to see it happening. The Apsor is nearby. They're going to have Song pretty soon. Apsor is just going to stare. He doesn't even want to use the Song, but Roche is getting very low. Very, very low. They need to get an illusion inside the pit just to see how low Roche is. Get the Song off. It's too late. Weaver gets the Aegis. He did not have Song. He did. S4 is going to just hightail it out of there. Minus is on the cliff. S4 time-lapse back into the Roche pit. Still has that Aegis, mind you. Blake, Slithering Crush. Perfect timing coming up from Sakshika. That is the Aegis. They take him down twice is the question.
He's so dead.
Yeah, he should be
so dead.
He should be. Oh, God, is he dead. They just, they bullied him. They wrapped around him in like a 3 they just wrapped around him in a circle and just killed him. They threw every ability they had at him.
There's just
I can't even remember the name.
I can't imagine how Alliance are going to kill Arise. He's 24 armor, a heart with 3,500 health, Solar Crest available.
S4's going to have to time-lapse here. Oh, gets Cold Embrace at the last second. Meanwhile, Freezing Field to the backside. Minus is going to climb down to the low ground. Time-lapse will go. Cold Embrace comes out, doing some damage, but S4 about to fall. The last right click, it comes from Viper, who's just dominated this game, and that is it. Game 2 has been completed. Arise, and of course, some funky picks. I think there's no doubt about that. We'll definitely see something strange here coming into game number 3.